Previously last time, Team Final Fantasy take over Team Slime, and now we continue with Game 3, Luigi versus Daisy. A close game indeed, but Team Daisy managed to came back and took the victory over Team Luigi. And it's Pink Yoshi taking on Team Yellow Yoshi. Close one for Pink, but Yellow Yoshi came up very tall and strong. Now we go on to round 2, ladies and gentlemen, of this game. It's going to be done under the Team Donkey Kong taking on Team Fantasy in a game of volleyball. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Alex, and alongside me is none other than Commentator Vader.
Hello everyone, I am Commentator Vader, and join the Star Side.
And we're here on Koopa Troopa's Beach on a Mushroom Cup second round, game 1.
Yes!
For the blue side, we have White Badge. Then there is Black Badge. Then there is Ninja in the middle center, which will make up the Final Fantasy. Then for the red side, we have Cactus. Then there is Waluigi. Then there is Donkey Kong in the middle center, which will make up Team Donkey Kong. And we have Ninja here, who's getting ready for the first set of the volleyball game. Familiar faces, and the ball is up and it's served. Here's Donkey Kong. No good there as White Badge recovers it. And White Badge with a shot of the game, and that one gives them a first point push in.
Well, the game is only started out, Alex, so this one might be a nosebleed. This one might be a good match after all.
Black Badge with a fire spitter, and then after that, a nice shot.
Recover with that fire spitter. I really do love that fire spitter. I always said that ever since the time he was playing in these kind of games. I mean, I've been saying that for the last couple of times when I see him when he went against the Final Fantasy, when he went against Team Royalty.
Well, at least Team Ninja, at least Team Fantasy is now trying to do the very best that they can. And as of now, we are here at Koopa Troopa's Beach. Cacturn did not get that, so there is no communication there with that one.
Ninja is still on the service. It's 4-0, and he's got to make a chunk, and the Fantasy is making chunks out of Team Donkey Kong right now.
DK didn't get the ball on that one. It was too late. Nice serve by White Man. Here's the ball. Cacturn through the Donkey Kong. Back to Cacturn. Black Badge with a fire spitter. Back to Black Badge after the shot. Black and White Badge working together again. Putting 6 on the board.
Well, they're both called Mages, so you know they work together.
And White Badge with a force field. Nice one. White Badge to Ninja. Back to Black Badge. And Black Badge with a shot. Black Badge is everywhere in this game. He's making shot after shot after shot.
Well, if you look at it this way, Black Badge is trying to be prepared for what happened last time when it went against the Final Fantasy, against the Royalty in the Epic Battle and the Ultimate Battle 2, which was by far, I have to say, was more devastating loss for them.
And Team Donkey Kong come up with their first point of the game. The first score goes to the Cactus.
Well, it's about time that they finally score.
And speaking of which, Vader, you were right about what happened the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time, ooh, nice one by Cacturn. The good idea. Knocking White Badge off her feet and getting the other point. Might get a catch up on the game. And like I said, Vader, you was right about that. This is something important for the Fantasies to do in this one.
We'll talk a little bit later about that on halftime. As of right now, I'm pretty much enjoying this game.
What is there to enjoy? I mean, you already know who's gonna win the outcome. You said the Final Fantasy is gonna win this one, right?
Well, I didn't say that completely, but I actually think that the Final Fantasy is gonna win this one. Thank you for the common courtesy, Alex.
There's White Match to Black, and he goes for the score. And with one coin on the side, it's 9-3. They're leading by 6 points, Vader.
Well, obviously they're leading by 6 points. I mean, look who's making all that score. If it isn't the Black Badge himself.
Ooh, takes a shocking hit to the head. White Match. Oh, Ninja was so slow to get the ball.
I don't know why he decided to run all the way up to the net when he should have just stayed right behind White Match and get the ball. That is common courtesy of idiotness right there.
And a curve shot from White Match. Picked that one up for Peach and Daisy.
Well, she still has a lot to learn. She's very out of control with that.
Donkey Kong goes with specialty. And there he goes, blocked by Ninja. And there goes Ninja, Waluigi recovered. Here's Cactus with a spike hit, and then here goes Black Bash with a light hit and no good there. Waluigi recovers it. Here's Black Bash with a fire spinner and recovers it, and Donkey Kong did not get that one. Black Bash has made the shot right there, and it's 10-4. The team is leading by 9 points.
Well, obviously they're leading by 9 points because the Final Fantasy is that great.
If they are that great, then how come they lost to the Fantasy twice?
Okay, you know what? That is nothing. Okay, that was just a great epic game right there that was meant to happen.
Then give me one more thing. Why did they lose to the Mario Brothers twice?
At least they beat them now, did they?
Oh, okay, I can give you that. Yes, they beat them. Of course, they beat them.
But of course, they beat them. And look what happened. They beat them and they became known as the first team in volleyball to win 2 champions. And now look who's 2-time champions. The Royalties and the Mario Brothers. I wanted to be the Fantasies and the Mario Brothers become 2-time champions.
Well, that one is not going to happen due to the fact that Final Fantasy has a lot to go. And speaking of which, they have a lot to prove to everyone that the Final Fantasy is by far the best team in the volleyball league.
Well, it is true that they are the best team in the volleyball league, but not by far the best. Let's just say they're second or third best due to the fact that they lost to the Mario Brothers and Team Royalty.
Waluigi goes for a special, then Ninja and White Black Bash blocks all 4 of them, and Ninja goes for a spike hit. Now it is just nothing but a 10-point lead, 14-4. And we go to the set point of the game. The ball is being passed to Waluigi. White Bash to Ninja. Back to White Bash again, and she ends it right there. Nice one by White Bash.
Well, I guess that will do it. Looks like we're going to go into halftime for a little bit and talk about what's going on around here.
We trade sides here, ladies and gentlemen, as of right now. This is the Sport Mix Tournament. The Sport Mix Tournament that is by far the best tournament ever, and this is where all the mixed tournament games are going to be played for all the competitors to be played in mixed sports. Like, you may never know, two teams that played against each other might play another sport, while the other team that played another sport, and so on and so on. It's called the Mario Sport Mix Series, our last and final series of this season of this game.
Indeed it is, and as of right now, we started off with the Final Fantasy as they are in this one because they haven't been shown around lately like we have shown the others lately. But this is where they've been proving everyone that they are by far the best. I mean, they beat the Mario Bros. After a 2-loss victory, which was an unshown video, and they lost to the Royalties twice, which was shown on YouTube, and that was by far the best. The Epic Battle 1 was better than Epic Battle 2, just to say that to people. But I think that the Final Fantasy is doing whatever it takes to prove themselves that they are by far the best and toughest team in the Mario Sport Mix and Mario Game Mix ever.
Yeah, not to mention they're still trying to walk off from the tie that they got from the Mario Brothers and Yoshi in basketball.
Ugh, don't remind me of that. I'm still trying to figure out how they ended up into a tie in the first place.
Second period is about to begin, and Ninja serve. Here's Waluigi to Donkey Kong. Back to Waluigi. Black Ninja to White Bash. Back to Ninja. No good. Waluigi recovers, and there goes Ninja. Back to White Bash and back to Ninja again, and the ball goes up. Donkey Kong with a spike, no good as Ninja blocks it. Here's Waluigi back to Donkey Kong and back to Waluigi. Ninja with a spike soft hit makes a score right there. Nice one by Ninja.
Ninja is very quick. He's very quick and very confident when it comes to this kind of games. But he should know that teamwork like this does not work unless you have good skills.
If you were to look at it this way, the Final Fantasy is by far is more defined of the best chemistronic team ever. I mean, if you look at their chemistry, they have so much chemistry that the link between these three players is just phenomenal. I mean, if you look at it, they work together, they don't argue, they don't bicker, they don't get in each other's way, and they don't try to get the lightsaber and they don't try to get, I said lightsaber, and they don't try to get the ball for themselves. They're just a poised and a well-oiled machine team.
It is true that they are well-oiled. They are well-oiled. I mean, if you look at the first period of the game, they were so phenomenal. Sharing the ball and sharing hits. I mean, White Mage got her hits, Black Mage got her hits to the game, and Ninja got his hits to the game. And then they just let Black Mage do all the spike hit and make the score. And they were there to back up Black Mage. And every time they give the ball to Black Mage just make that final hit. I mean, it was just nothing to them. I mean, they are a well-poised team. And I really say that they are by far the best friendship team ever out there in the modern sport. Unlike some certain people that I know, I don't want to name their names, Bowser Team, who doesn't share, and they always end up, you know, arguing. Waluigi arguing with Wario, Bowser always telling these two knuckleheads to stop arguing and just be a well-oiled machine and work together and stop bickering and complaining over what is what.
Well, we see that is fair, and Ninja goes for a super kick. It is 5-1, ladies and gentlemen. The Final Fantasy lead by 4, and now they're up by 5 as it's 6-1 by Black Mage making the score. Here's White Mage with the serve.
Now you see, White Mage has been problems. White Mage has 2 rivalries that she's worried about. She has her almighty, she has the worst rival ever with 2 players. Her first one is none other than Yoshi, who is by far the one who competes against her and proves to be better and always ends up striking back. Now Daisy, however, is her worst nightmare ever. Why I say this? Here's the reason why. Daisy is by far embarrass her to death. Like, if you just look at it this way, she embarrassed her in basketball, she can embarrass her in volleyball twice, and White Mage can't do a darn thing about it. I mean, what is it about Daisy? Daisy is just awesome. There is no way that White Mage can compete against Daisy. Daisy is just by far too smart, too awesome, and too athletic to lose to White Mage.
I mean, White Mage does have a lot of expert powers, and she is by far great with the holy shots and everything, but it's just not there. And Cactus with his specialty makes a 3-point, and now they're down by 3 points. It is 6-3. But yeah, White Mage cannot compete against Princess Daisy. I mean, it's just too impossible. Ninja with the score with 2 coins, and that puts them up by 6. Nice one by Ninja.
Well, you're right about one thing. I do give Daisy credit, but I will give Daisy extra credit because she competes. Her rivalry is with someone else rather than White Mage.
Well, now the rivalry is still continuing between her and Yoshi, and those 2 rivalries has been like, it's the badder blood than Daisy and White Mage. This one is a war zone when it comes to those 2.
I can see that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just watching this game, or if you turn to this time right now, if you just rewind to this, it's now 10-3, and the Final Fantasy is leading by at least 7. Ninja, White Mage is working together. Well, actually, Ninja and Black Mage is working together. I'm sorry. Ninja and Black Mage are working very well as White Mage is just taking a step back.
I love Black Mage with his fire spitter right there, and this is by far being an awesome game as you see shells being thrown everywhere, people losing their coins, and Waluigi go for the score. Too late for the force field and too late for the fire spin.
And now it is just nothing but a 4-point lead for Team Donkey Kong. Here's Waluigi with the serve as he's now serving. Here's Black Badge as he goes for the light hit with 3 coins on the side, and that puts up 1 victory away from taking home the gold. 14-6, ladies and gentlemen.
And that right there is why Black Badge is by far the best volleyball player ever with his fire spitter and his great athletic speed. Well, he doesn't have quite as good speed as Ninja does, but you know what I mean. Quick with those sneak attacks.
And here's White Mad with the holy shot. She tried to hit the ball, but it's no good. Donkey Kong gets it. Here comes White Badge again with the force field, but no good as it hits the tree.
Ninja was trying to look for White Mad, and that would have ended right there, but it did not. Now, did it?
Well, White Mad still has a lot of training to do here, as she's a little rusty on this one now, due to the fact that basketball has been her #1 mind, and she lands a shell point right there, and that ends it all. White Mad gives Team Final Fantasy their victory over Team Donkey Kong.
Now that is what I'm talking about right there. You see 2 teams like that going head to head against each other, and that puts up a great thing deal right there.
In the first set of the game for the Final Fantasy and Team Donkey Kong, it was 15-4. A close game indeed, but this one was pretty much a blowout from the Jump Street for Team Donkey Kong. Then in the second period of the game, well, another blowout again.
2 blowouts for Team Donkey Kong. That's a bad look right there for them. If you want to know what's a bad look right there, is the team that they got. You got Donkey Kong, one half of the Juggernaut. You got 1 speedster, and you have 1 technical type, and you couldn't nail a win over the Final Fantasy. Why? Because they didn't have no compassion, no poise. They wasn't working together as a well-oiled machine. They were dysfunctional to be working together as a team. These guys, the Final Fantasy was functional to be worked together, and that's why they couldn't beat them to this day.
Wow, that's a lot of pretty big words. Dysfunctional and refunctional and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's just something I've been working on for my competition. I've been very, very good at this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the holiday season as we're getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen. So, alongside with me, my name is Alex, and alongside me is commentator Vin, saying thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Find us on Facebook, our Facebook page, and Star Fox Jet, and we'll see you guys next time. And give this video a mega thumbs up for the greatest action ever.
I am commentator Vin, saying sayonara, and may the Star Fox Jet and the Dark Force be with you all. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and if we don't send a video tomorrow, happy holidays.
So long, everyone, and see you guys in the next Mario Sport Mix. Happy holidays!